all girls. It's going to get hot in here in a little bit. We have this amazing guy from the hit series 24 who's about to come out. Have a little look at the little hottie.
Michelle, there's a handful of people who made a big difference today. And you're one of them. You made some tough choices and went up against me, and I want you to know that you were right. Thanks. So, let's go home and get some rest.
I better have another mint in case I've got smelly breath for Carlos. Please welcome Carlos Bernard. Come on. It's always cold back there. I just said to Carlos his nose is cold. Are you chilly?
I was freezing back there.
Oh,
it's much nicer out here.
Yes. Actually, I was just reading about you, Carlos.
You were, huh?
Mm-hmm. And you're in People's, one of the top 50 most beautiful people in the world. What do your friends say about that? Do they, like, tease you?
Oh, not at all. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good grief from my friends. Yeah, nonstop. Yeah. Actually, they're all back. I'm from Chicago, so you know, all my friends and family still live there. So you know, they sent me a video tape of one of their parties, and they were like, "Let's go back. You know, we're going back here in the back room playing some darts." Playing darts, and of course, on the dartboard is that.
Is that picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that sad?
I think they're jealous.
Story.
No, they're jealous because you're so gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I have to tell you, it's a little embarrassing because the only reason that I'm in that is because my Spanish mother went into People magazine with a shotgun, basically.
Oh, stop.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yes, right.
Little Spanish woman, she barely speaks English.
Yeah,
Didn't know what she was saying.
She was going to wipe them all out.
That's the only reason.
All right. I want to know about your character in 24. Because I never know whether you're a goodie or a baddie.
Yeah.
I can never work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really tell you, though, can I?
No.
Because, do you guys watch 24 at all? Anybody?
Well, of course. Everyone does.
Well, that's part of the fun of the show, though. Part of the fun of the show is that you don't know who's good and who's bad, you know?
Ever. It's very intense.
Yeah.
It's very intense. And the character that you play, isn't there a story about the name of your character?
Yes, there is.
At first, the character had this weird name. It sounded like a male stripper.
Yes.
Tell everyone the name.
Fluffy McFray, actually. And, you know, I'd never played a guy named Fluffy before, so, you know, when I went in, I just didn't think I had much of a chance.
A secret agent called Fluffy.
Yeah, McFay. And some people called him just Mr. Fluffy. But
Mr. Fluffy.
No, when I first went in to read for the part, it was, the name was actually Andrew Geller, you know, and the part was very different. It was much more of a sort of a computer guy.
Nerdy.
Who was a little bit, you know, yeah. And so anyhow, so when they cast me, the day before we were shooting, the pilot, it all comes together very quickly when you're shooting a pilot. It's all within a few days, you know. So the day before we started shooting, Joel, one of the creators of the show, was like, "Well, what are we going to call you? Because we can't call you Andrew Geller, you know." And
or Fluffy.
Well, Fluffy, yeah. I was fine with that, but no, I wouldn't go for it. So, you know, so we're thinking. I go, well, let's talk about it tomorrow. Let's just sleep on it. So I come in the next day, and he goes, I got the perfect name. I go, really? What is it? He goes, Sandor. I'm like, Sandor? It's a planet. It's not a name, right? I mean, he's like, so we go through all this list of names. We go through, Alex couldn't get that because they have to check these names and make sure that they're cleared, you know, and all this
so
stuff.
They're not in the phone book.
I don't know, whatever. And so finally he comes up with Tonio. Almeida. I'm like, Tonio?
That was the one, the stripper's name, Tonio
Well,
Almeida.
right.
What's the stripper?
Have you ever known anybody named Tonio? No, right?
No, no.
So,
only,
yeah, I'm
only
like-
in like romantic novels.
Exactly. So anyhow,
Fabio. Tonio.
Fabio,
Yeah.
Tonio,
Fluffy.
Fluffy, McFay. So, I was like, I wasn't thrilled with Tonio, right? So, I thank God we get out and we're shooting the first scene. The first scene of the pilot is Kiefer's character coming up and saying hi to me, and he's like, Tonio, and he couldn't say it. He's like, I can't say Tonio. What is Tonio? And he goes, I'm just going to call him Tony, all right? And I'm like, thank you, Kiefer. So,
Ended up
I
as
owe him
good
my
old
firstborn,
Tony.
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And how is it wearing the same outfit for a whole season?
It's getting old,
Old
really.
and sleepy, and how do
Because this
you
is
do
it.
that?
I have to wear this in life, too.
That is must be the most frustrating thing unless you really get one outfit that you just love, so you can wear it through the whole series.
I mean, I wear the same thing every day. I mean, I wear jeans and a shirt every day. So with guys, I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? But the only time it gets bad is when, like, for instance, last year we had the CTU explode. Everybody's full of, like, water and soot and, all that stuff. The thing about that is you got to put that back on week after week. It took us, I think it was like 6 or 7 weeks of shooting where I had to wear that outfit. And it's kind of like falling in a pool, taking off your clothes and having to put them back on again.
Yeah.
And it's not,
Riffy.
That's the only time when it really gets sort of,
See, and women, it would drive me nuts.
Yeah, see, women, it drives me
I hate
nuts.
that. I've got something for you.
You do.
This is a ball that I pitched at the Chicago Cubs.
I saw a picture of that.
I did it.
I did
it.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, those Cubbies, right?
Cubs. I love them.
Yeah.
And I want you to have it.
Are you kidding
Because I
me?
heard that you're a big fan of the Cubs, right?
I am a huge fan of the
Me
Cubs.
too.
Since I was a little kid.
Well, I've
Thank
just
you so
become
much.
a
That
fan.
is so sweet.
Oh, please.
And you're a Cubs fan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Atta
I
baby.
love them. They are the best. All right. 24 premieres Tuesday, October 20th.